Hi. In this video, I'm going to tell you how Atlassian is changing its main customer profile and how they're urging their solution partners like yourself also to change your business. At the end of the video, you will know why this change is actually beneficial for you and how exactly you as a solution partner can pivot successfully. As you probably know, for years Atlassian and Atlassian solution partners like yourself have thrived by helping IT teams, primarily Jira admins, configure Jira and Confluence, build automations, manage licenses. It was all about technical implementations, process customization, and license management. But the game is changing now, and it's changing pretty fast. Atlassian is pushing solution partners in the new bold direction of business users and addressing the needs of specific industries. If this feels unfamiliar to you, you're not alone. But it's also a really massive opportunity for you. We at SoftComply have been doing this for nearly a decade. We can tell you a little bit about it. So first of all, Atlassian's customer profile has been shifting, and it used to be the IT admin or the Jira admin, but now it's all about the business user in HR, legal, finance, operations, you name it. And these users do not want to spend time learning how to configure screens or schemes or dashboards. They want pre-built solutions, intuitive solutions that support their everyday work. Basically, they want project templates tailored for their roles, automated workflows that don't need debugging, dashboards that actually show business related and business relevant KPIs. So the bar has moved. Now it's not about tools anymore, it's about outcomes. When Atlassian used to be industry agnostic, we are now seeing more and more focus on verticals. In general, business functions like HR and marketing, it's possible to use similar templates and workflows across industries. Atlassian has already created many templates to help these teams get started. But in the regulated industries, these things are a little bit trickier. You will see new business users like risk managers, compliance officers, regulatory affairs managers, also data protection officers, and so forth. And each of these roles comes with industry specific needs. They come with their own terminology, their own regulatory frameworks. You can't just slap on a compliance project template and call it a day. And that's why Atlassian is also urging solution partners to go deeper into vertical expertise. They want partners to move from configuration experts to business solution designers. To be honest, these verticals require some additional knowledge. It's not as easy as just selling ideas and solutions to them because you need to understand where they're coming from. You need to have some knowledge of their regulations in their industry, the best practices and compliance frameworks. You also need to have some experience with how these business users think and talk and work. So to really be able to confidently and proactively suggest solutions that help them in their business setting. And this isn't anymore just configuring their Jira Confluence instance. It's about understanding how, for example, a compliance manager in a medical device industry needs to track risk mitigations across a product lifecycle. So it is tricky. It requires new knowledge from you as a solution partner. But here's the good news. It's completely worth it. Business users in regulated industries are incredibly sticky, so the renewal rates are through the roof. And once they vet for your solution, they normally stay for long haul. So yes, the cost of acquisition is higher, but also the lifetime value of a customer compensates it. A lot of these industries are actually only now starting to consider Atlassian Cloud as a viable option. So you're getting in early while they are still your early adopters. So what are the 5 steps? First of all, you need to understand the business context. You need to start with the why, not the how. Learn about the roles, the compliance requirements, and the real pain points of the specific vertical industries that you are catering for. For example, in medtech, it's all about audit trails. Everything needs to be recorded, needs to be auditable. There needs to be traceability from every step of the way. For example, risk traceability. You need to have electronic signatures. In finance, there is workflow control, regulatory reporting. In public sectors, it's all about documenting and approvals. So it's a lot of these problems and requirements that need to be focused on first. And of course, the second thing, you need to focus on the business problem. So shifting from tool setup to outcome design. How you can do that is run discovery workshop, align Jira and Confluence with the actual business processes in your customer organization. And all of that will help reduce audit findings, accelerate onboarding, and so forth. Thirdly, design for usability. Create Jira issue types that actually help the businesses to get and start using Jira very quickly. You create portals and forms and pre-configured templates to onboard the business users, build relevant dashboards and have the KPIs in them. So everything that the business really needs and everything that helps managers understand what the departments are doing in Jira and Confluence quickly and clearly. Fourth, address compliance and security concerns. When these verticals are moving to Atlassian cloud, one of the biggest issues that they will have is compliance and security. And Atlassian has done an amazing job in their trust center with that. There are specific marketplace apps like SoftComply, but also other compliance alliance apps that help solve real compliance needs. So if you don't know these apps, we are more than happy to tell you all about those. And finally, the way you used to sell apps has now turned into selling solutions and selling them by role. You're not selling features anymore, you're selling solutions. And you need to start with one team to sell it to and then plan to expand cross-departmentally. So again, Atlassian now is transforming the business, and so must we, the rest of the Atlassian ecosystem. And as a solution partner, you're not just a Jira wizard, but a solution architect. You take the business problem and provide industries with actual business solutions that will help them. The stakes are high, but the rewards are even higher. At SoftComply, we've been building risk and document management solutions for regulated industries for almost 10 years now. But when we started, most solution partners didn't really understand why we're dealing with such a niche solutions for regulated industry business users. Our background was from there. We have the niche industry knowledge. We speak the language of the user. We know about medical device development. We know about compliance and regulatory frameworks there. So the language we speak, from building a quality management system to how FDA software validation requirements are set. And that's why also our apps work out of the box for these business users. But we believe that together we can actually achieve much more with the solution partners, because although we speak the language, we also actually know what it is that these users want solution partners do for them. So definitely a lot that we can do together. We are already embedded in these verticals, the regulated industries, and we can bridge that gap together with you to make ready-to-go, really regulation-ready solutions for the next generation of Atlassian business users. Please get in touch, and we'd be happy to tell you more. Thank you.